Please welcome our final speaker this evening, Michelle Jewell.
It can stay there. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. So, daydream, imagine, and reflect. It's the source of infinite creativity, quoted by American author Deepak Chopra. I'm grateful to be here. Tonight's speech is the first of my Pathway Journey speech, and it's entitled, Dreams Have No Expiration Date. Renowned neurologist Sigmund Freud described daydreaming as a tool to experience repressed desires and instincts which weren't acceptable in our waking world. Now, I sat with that for a moment, and then I questioned, how many children, it can stay, how many children are told often to stop dilly-dallying or daydreaming in order to complete homework or some assigned chore? And then I thought, with daydreaming, how many of those same children have been asked to stifle a future wisdom being given? Now, I don't remember being taught to daydream. Have any of you? Which leads me to believe that daydreaming is not a learned behavior, but it is a seeming innate filler, a balancer, and can serve as a form of protection. Thank you. Spike Lee, director, stated in a 2013 acceptance speech, and I quote, "It has been my observation that parents kill more dreams than anybody." And I thought that was deep, awfully powerful. But I believe that the dream killer / parent is a person who had their dream ripped from them, causing hurt and pain. And then the training from that hurt and pain allows them to transfer those same words, that same situation onto their child or children, not taking still any proactive measure to go back to the dream. And what happens? They not only continue to reside in the discomfort of fear, but they also further their own disappointment. Hurt people, meaning a person who's living in hurt will easily hurt another, forgetting the power of choice to not live in the demands of another. I believe that. Thank you. At the earliest point of a person's life, daydreaming eases in, and it offers a new comfort with being able to leave the immediate surroundings without leaving the immediate space. Now, what it offers us as well is not only that comfort, it not only offers us the daydreamer. It's gone.
You got it. Come on. Come on. You got it. At a person's earliest point, daydreaming eases in,
offering them a new comfort with their immediate surroundings without them leaving the immediate space. No. It's gone.
You got this, Mom.
This speech that I'm giving to you tonight is really about me. I have my dream wrecked. And it took me through a lot of turmoil. I guess I don't know how to. Maybe I need John's touch. I had a dream to become a ballerina. And I ended up having an accident which allowed me to lose the ability to dance. And I was good. And at the point that I had this accident, I was in my first class of toe. And I was about to perform on Carnegie Hall's stage. And I was a young girl who was taking lessons on the south side of Carnegie Hall in the penthouse. And I have to tell you that it was one of the most exciting things for me to do because nobody else in my neighborhood they were dancing, but they were doing the boogaloo, right? They were dancing, but they were doing the boogaloo. And I was, I could do the boogaloo, but in toe shoes. And so when I had this accident, I ended up going to a doctor where they, said to me, come on and, let's see what's going on. And when the doctor looked me in the face and said, little girl, he made sure like I felt like it was a setup. My mother wasn't in the room and he said to me, you'll never dance again. And from that point on, it became really clear to me that so much of my life walked away. What I want you to hear me say is that your dreams don't have an expiration date. Any level of daydreaming that you have ever done, you can always go back and find it. You were not born or gifted with one talent. He's made you plentiful. You have more things to do. There's so much of you. It is true. We are each here for a reason and for a purpose. We serve something greater than ourselves. I'm a firm believer that if you can see it, you've been entrusted with it, and you've certainly been made able to do it. And thank you.